Have you ever overheard a conversation like this? Mom, why are you still going to those health talks? I'm not being fooled. I just went for the free eggs and listened to a lecture. But just a few days later, the kids discover that mom has spent $3,000, maybe even $5,000, on a mountain of so-called health supplements promising to prevent cancer, now filling up the pantry shelves. Too many adult children in the US believe their parents are too smart or too experienced to fall for scams like this. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Scammers are even more sophisticated than you think. They know your parents better than you do. They don't rely on brute force or threats. No, their weapons are warmth, kindness, companionship, and carefully planned emotional manipulation. Again and again, we've seen American seniors hand over their entire savings, sometimes their retirement money, willingly. Not because they're naive, but because these scams are engineered to feel like love, trust, and care. Let's walk through the 5 most dangerous traps that seniors are falling into today, based on thousands of real-life cases. These are not random occurrences. These are industries. Go to any of these places, and the risk of being deceived is 99%. At best, you'll lose money. At worst, your health, pride, or independence could be affected forever. Let's begin. Number 1. Ultra-cheap travel packages. The $99 Las Vegas getaway that costs your dignity. Mrs. Dorothy Jenkins, 76, from Ohio, was excited when her neighbor invited her to join a $99 6-day luxury tour to Las Vegas, with stops at the Grand Canyon and Sedona. The flyer said it all. Round-trip airfare. Hotel included. No forced shopping. Just pure fun. The first day seemed delightful. A real airplane. A decent hotel. She called her daughter that evening to say she was having a great time. But on day 2, the tone changed. The tour guide, suddenly all business, began pressuring everyone in the bus. Supporting local artisans is part of your cultural education, he said. If you don't spend, you're failing your duty as responsible tourists. By day 3, the group was only allowed to spend 20 minutes at each site. But the bus made extended, 2-hour stops at jewelry showrooms and herbal medicine shops. At one jade store, the guide announced, "This handcrafted gemstone bracelet is normally $6,000. But for you, just $1,499. It protects the heart and repels cancer energy." Several seniors pulled out their credit cards. Some smiled proudly, convinced they got a bargain. Dorothy refused. She looked down at her lap, hoping to be left alone. But the guide didn't like that. He called her out, loudly. "Mrs. Jenkins, you're the only one not participating. If you don't support our efforts, maybe it's better you travel home on your own." Surrounded by her peers, many of whom were from her neighborhood, Dorothy felt humiliated. When she returned home, she had spent nearly $4,000 after being pressured into optional upgrades and guilt trip purchases. These scams persist because they prey on 3 universal senior emotions: the desire for a good deal, fear of being ostracized, difficulty saying no in group settings. Protective tip: if a travel offer is more than 70% cheaper than normal prices, be extremely cautious. Ask clearly. Is there forced shopping? Are there optional tours at extra cost? Don't just rely on promises. Check the contract. And remember, a truly luxurious vacation never comes at a bargain bin price. Number 2, free health seminars with eggs, oil, and emotional manipulation. "I thought I'd just grab some eggs and sit through a lecture," said Mr. Alan Pierce, 79, from Florida. "I ended up spending $2,500 on detox powders." These events are often staged in community centers, apartment lounges, farmers markets, even in tents near grocery stores. The hosts claim to be from the Senior Wellness Foundation or a similar official-sounding name. The moment you walk in, you're greeted like royalty. Young staff help you sit, pour you water, even call you dad or mom. Soon, a man in a white coat appears. He flashes a PowerPoint. "Do you know why you have high blood pressure?" he asks. "It's not a disease. It's toxic buildup in your blood vessels. Your water may be poisoning you. Your kids are too busy to care, but we do. The fear builds. Then comes the solution. We've developed this all-natural product, approved by experts. No medication, no needles. Just 1 packet a day, and your body will heal itself. Skeptical? No time to process. Other seniors are already lining up. Some pull out cash. Others brag about their membership discounts. You're now the outsider if you don't buy. So, like Mr. Pierce, you swipe your card, buy 3 boxes, and head home hoping it works. His son later checked the product. No FDA approval. Not even the official blue cap seal that marks safe dietary supplements in the US. Why do so many fall for it? Because it touches 2 nerves. Fear of illness, a loneliness, and the illusion of kindness seals the deal. Protective tip. Dietary supplements are not medicine. If it doesn't have the USP verified mark or NSF certification, be suspicious. Never buy on the spot. Take a 48-hour pause. Talk to your family or your primary care doctor. Real doctors don't give medical advice next to stacks of free eggs. Number 3. Free health screenings that diagnose cancer. Mrs. Elaine Matthews, 81, was taking her usual morning stroll in the park near her retirement community in Arizona. A cheerful lady handed her a flyer. New Senior Health Center grand opening. Free screenings today only. First 50 get free detergent and reading glasses. Elaine walked in. She was offered bone scans, blood sugar tests, and even a free ultrasound. Then the doctor looked at her seriously. Your bone density is dangerously low, he said. You're at risk of a spinal fracture. We need to act now. He introduced a biowave therapy machine, a $3,500 device that supposedly reverses osteoporosis in 20 minutes a day. She was overwhelmed. He showed her before and after, pictures and framed letters from other seniors. Fear plus a miracle solution equals a quick swipe of the credit card. When her daughter Googled the machine, it turned out to be $89 online, and not FDA approved for any medical use. Some centers go even further, telling seniors they show early cancer markers and must act immediately. Then they offer a limited-time internal treatment plan normally reserved for private clients. This is emotional terrorism. It plays on your worst fear. What if I'm dying? And it uses fake authority, a white coats, charts, a lab results, urgency. Protective tip. Free health checks do not replace proper hospital diagnostics. Do not trust cancer diagnoses made at a shopping mall booth. Do not buy medical equipment without third-party certifications. If someone scares you into acting quickly, step back. Then, go to a regular doctor for a second opinion. Number 4. Free skincare treatments, but you're the target. I still had the face mask on when they surrounded me, said Mrs. Brenda Thompson, 74, from New Jersey. They said if I didn't buy the full skincare package, my skin would have a horrible reaction. This happened at a pop-up spa in a strip mall next to a sandwich shop. A young lady had approached Brenda. Ma'am, would you like a free anti-aging facial? Your skin is glowing. You'll look even younger with this treatment. She walked in. The ambience was relaxing. White linens, lavender scents, soothing music. During the treatment, the beautician began the script. Your skin is too dry. You need deep hydration, or you'll get age spots. That fine line? It could signal hormone imbalance. They offered one exclusive session of their anti-aging laser, usually $800, but free for today. Then the push began. If you don't buy the full course, 12 sessions for $2,999, your skin could react badly. 3 people stood around her, softly pushing her toward the card reader. She swiped. Why does this work? Because the setting feels safe, even luxurious. And nobody wants to walk out of a spa with a red, irritated face, having been told it might be their fault. Protective tip. Don't undergo any facial procedures unless supervised by licensed professionals. Never buy treatments on the spot. A real dermatologists don't offer free facials between clothing stores and smoothie bars. The bottom line. If you are a senior or you love one, remember this. Scams today don't look like danger. They look like friendship. They don't come with knives or threats. They come with smiles, a cup of tea, and maybe a free carton of eggs. But behind that friendliness is a highly organized system built to rob you, your money, your health, your peace of mind. 5 places to avoid or approach with caution. 1. Too good to be true travel tours. 2. Free health supplement lectures. 3. Street-level medical checkups. 4. Pop-up beauty treatments. 5. Anyone who makes you feel rushed, flattered, or afraid. Stay alert. Talk to your children. Ask for a second opinion. And if someone ever says, "Don't tell your family," that's your red flag. You've worked hard your whole life. You deserve to enjoy your golden years in peace and dignity. Don't let free eggs, fake doctors, or glossy spa rooms steal that from you.